We created all these components, let's start using them. I will start using them in the app component HTML file. Here where I say I'm working, here I want to display my app recipes component, so the one we created here in the recipes folder, and below it the app shopping list component, so this component here. If we save this, we see recipes works and shopping list works, which of course are the default strings the CLI gave us here. So with these added and working here, let's now also work on the individual components here, starting with recipes maybe. In my recipes component, as I said in my setup, I want to have the recipes list and detail next to each other. So for this, I'll add a row div here, and in this row, I'll add a div with the class colMD5 to have a smaller column on the left, and then another one with colMD7 using these bootstrap column sizing classes to have a broader column on the right. So two columns next to each other. Now in the first column, I want to have my app recipe list component. In the second one, I want to have my app recipe detail component, just like that. So that should place these two components next to each other. If we save this and have a look at our app, we indeed see list and detail below each other, simply because due to the console, the viewport was so small. And then it automatically wraps them below each other. So if you have a normal page, they sit next to each other, and I actually want them to wrap below each other on smaller pages. So this is now working too. Now in my recipe list component here, as I said, I somehow want to include that recipe item. So here I will later output a list of items. For now I will simply include the recipe item here, app recipe item, so only the selector, which should now ensure that we no longer see recipe list works, but recipe item works, because that's the only content of our recipe list component for now. So that's looking great. Now for the shopping list, I'll do pretty much the same. In my shopping list component, here I want to display the list, and above it this shopping edit area. So I'll add a row here too. And in this row, let's say with colXS10 to create a very wide column here, I'll first add my shopping edit component to have this editing area at the top where we can add new ingredients or edit existing ones. And then I want to have a horizontal line here and somehow output my list below this. So that is the rough setup I want to have in this component. So it should work like this. That will be the recipe list component later on. We're going to fill this with more life, but for now, I'm very happy with how that looks. Talking about how it looks, the header really kind of destroys our whole layout here. So let's work on the header in the next lecture, and let's actually bring it into its almost final form already.